Good morning. Please forgive my raspy voice. My allergies are killing me this morning. Okay, so I wasn't even going to look at my phone today. I like to just kind of throw my phone over my shoulder on the weekends and it can land in the river for all I care. I just don't like to look at it. I don't like to hear it. I don't want to be distracted by my phone during the weekend. I just like to unplug and just enjoy the weekend. And today I'm really just trying to be deep in prayer. But I had to come grab my phone and record this for you guys and share with you what I was shown this morning. The Lord continues to tell me something about the new moon, the dark phase of the moon. Okay, so the Lord woke me up this morning at exactly 7:37 a.m. I was having a dream, which I'll share in a minute. I was having a dream, and then suddenly my eyes flew wide open. I was like super alert, very aware, like my eyes were like wide open, and as soon as I opened my eyes, I looked at the clock and it said 7:37. And I don't know if any of you guys remember this, but on my old channel that I started back in like 2012, excuse me, I was sharing that the Lord kept giving me the number 737 because it was symbolizing the rapture, because a 737 is like a Boeing 737 airplane. And he also kept giving me 747, which is also a Boeing airplane. So I knew when he was communicating that number to me, he was talking about our flight. And I even once had a rapture dream where I was raptured from an airplane. So I know that when he tells me 737, he's talking about our being caught up. So when I woke up from this dream, I was like all alert and I looked at the clock and it was 7:37. So in the dream, it was like 2 seconds long. All I saw were these words, and I typed it here just exactly how I saw it in the dream. It said, "No moon!" exclamation point. Exactly like that. That's what I saw. And my eyes flew open. It was 7:37. I knew the Lord was confirming. He's showing me about this new moon phase when the moon is invisible, when the moon is dark and you can't see it in the sky. And he's speaking rapture here with 737. So I already knew what he was saying and what he's confirming, but I just typed in "no moon" on Google, and this is what it says. At the new moon, the moon is lined up between the earth and the sun. We see the side of the moon that is not being lit by the sun. In other words, we see no moon at all, no moon, because the brightness of the sun outshines the dim moon. And when I saw that wordage, dim moon, all these years where I have a rapture dream and I see two moons, I always describe one of them as being a dim moon. I'm always like, the only word I can come up with to describe what it looked like is dim. So just to kind of see that here, it's like confirmation for me I'm on the right track. One of the moons in these two moons rapture dreams, like one is always full and the other one is what I have always said, it just looks dim. So I am so happy to see that when it's talking about a new moon, it's described as being a dim moon, because that is exactly what I see. And this is the particular moon phase that the Lord is speaking to me about lately, and he gave me the word silhouette. So I shared like a week or two ago that dream he gave me where it said the moon will be dark at midnight and bright at 1 o'clock, and the bridegroom comes at the midnight hour. So if the moon is in the dark phase at midnight and the bridegroom comes at the midnight hour, and he's waking me up at rapture/flight time 7:37 a.m. telling me no moon with an exclamation point. He's telling me something about this time. So he didn't specifically say September or this year, but I mean, it doesn't hurt. I mean, we can only look as far ahead as we can see, right? So I covered this in one of my last videos, just looking ahead. He didn't say it was for September, but I mean, it doesn't hurt to look ahead and to help stay encouraged. So I was like, I wanted to see, and like I said, I already showed all this, but the next dark moon phase this month actually is September 16th, 17th, and 18th. And right away, I thought of, do you guys remember several years back, there was a lot of different channels on here where people were saying that they believed that the Lord was telling them something about 3 days of darkness. But these people were getting like really literal with it, because I remember some people saying there's going to be like a literal pitch black darkness outside. People were going to be boarding up their windows and doors and hiding under their beds and in their closets, and I just thought that was getting a little weird for me. The Lord never spoke anything to me about that personally. And I understand that he's not going to tell me everything. We all get different parts and pieces, but I just did not get a good vibe from what people were saying, because they were like, the Lord said 3 days of darkness and it's going to be pitch black. And like I said, people were going to be boarding up windows, and I was just kind of like, okay, people are going a little overboard with this, I think, and nothing ever came of it. But I'm wondering now, as I'm realizing that the moon will be in the dark phase for 3 days. Now, I'm not somebody that studies moon phases, so I just kind of had this idea that the moon would only be dark for 1 day for some reason, but the moon's going to be dark and hidden during the 16th, 17th, and 18th. And I don't know. I was just like, I wonder if that was the 3 days of darkness that people were getting. I don't know. I could be wrong. They could have just been hearing from, I don't know. I won't put my thoughts into that, but I have been feeling like the Lord is pointing me to this time period right here for something. I don't know what. I don't want to put words in Jesus's mouth, and I don't want people to put words in my mouth. So I'm honestly saying I don't know exactly what I feel like he's pointing to. And again, he didn't specifically say September or 2020. I always try to be realistic with myself and realize that when he gives us a dream, it could be for years down the road. Now, I just cannot see us still being here years down the road. So, like I said, I'm just kind of looking as far as I can see. So this is just what it is for September. Now, if this month comes and goes and nothing seems to come of this, then that's fine by me. I'm just going to continue to look ahead. I always pray and say, Lord, continue to lead me with breadcrumbs and give me wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and please reveal your hidden mysteries during this time to me and to others. So I've been asking for hidden wisdom and hidden mysteries, and I feel like he just keeps confirming something about the dark phase of the moon. So I just wanted to encourage you guys with that he seemed to be really confirming that this morning. He said, no moon, exclamation point, at 7:37 a.m., which symbolizes our flight. So naturally, this is kind of where my thinking is going to go, but that's just me allowing myself to be really, really encouraged and excited, and that's okay with me. But at the same time, if I'm wrong and he's talking about something else, that's fine by me too. And I would hope that anybody watching this video would be mature and gracious enough to see it that way as well. So be encouraged. Either way, Jesus is coming soon. We have got to be out of here any day. They are really pushing this idea of a mandatory vaccine. I walked past the TV yesterday when the news was on, and they were saying like it was either like November 1st, 2nd, or 3rd. And I just thought that, like, wow, like they are really rushing this thing. And if they're going to mandate this thing, it's going to be an all-out civil war, which is a word that I was given a few days back. Civil war. So, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you have been shown anything about a new moon, or when the moon is in the dark phase, or if anybody else has been getting similar things. I always appreciate it when you guys leave me comments or links down below to other channels that are being pointed to the same things that I feel I am. So that's always really encouraging and exciting. So I have been going to the links that you guys have been giving me, and it does look as if a lot of people believe that the Lord is saying something about this time period for something. So I always love to come on here and encourage you guys. So, all right, I'm going to end this video, throw my phone out into the street. I'm just kidding. I'll be back on later to read you guys' comments, but I'm really trying to just not be distracted today and really want to stay in prayer about these things, because I really want to know what the Lord is trying to say here. So, all right, let me know what you think, and I'll either talk to you later or I will see you later. So, all right, bye.